Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you the very best money-making method here inside the Forge on Roblox. Now, as you can see, I actually have a pickaxe, and this pickaxe is worth literally 100,000, 125,000. So using this method, I was able to buy the second best pickaxe in the game, and I still have 17,000 left over. This also helped me level up a ton. So yeah, I'm going to show you these methods that are very, very overpowered for making money. There's going to be two methods that I'm going to cover specifically for you guys to go ahead and use. If you guys want to enter in my Game Pass giveaway, all you guys have to do is leave a like on this video, comment your username, and make sure to hype the video down below, and you'll be entered. I am doing this giveaway for the next 7 days, so after the 7 days are up, I will continue, or I will pick a winner, and then the winner of that will be given the Game Passes. I'm going to try to do these a lot, especially with the game coming out and a lot of people needing help, so if you guys need those, make sure to enter down below. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the best money-making methods. Now, the very first thing I'm going to take a look at is the achievements over here, because these are going to be very beneficial, especially when it comes to farming stuff, and a lot of people don't even know about these. So as you guys can see, we have the achievements up here, and basically, depending on what we're doing, and in my case, the first method I'm going to show you is in regards to mining. So I would recommend using the master miner skill while you're mining, obviously, because that's going to make it a lot easier to mine. I was using an XP booster before this, but I kind of want to just show you how this method works and how you're going to make money quickly. Now, again, I did say in the beginning of this video, I have two methods to show you, and they kind of intertwine a little bit, depending on what skill level you are. Now, if you are brand new to the game, please note that you can basically mimic what I'm doing, Obviously, it won't be on as large of a scale because I have really good items and I'm in pretty high zones. So just note that, but it still will work for you, especially if you're a beginner. So I'm going to head down to the mines. Let me kill the zombie real quick. I'm going to head down to the mines, and mainly the things I'd recommend mining are really the basalt ores, especially if you're kind of at the level I am, where you have a decent amount of money. Your pickaxe is pretty good. You could do the veins if you wanted to as well. These do take a long time to mine, but mainly priority is to find a good spot. And I'm going to show you the spot that I would recommend mining because you can hit multiple at the same time, therefore boosting your growth and progress and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and mine this really quickly. There we go. We just got a bunch of free cool stuff. We just got a new ore as well, but I believe it's not this way. There's a specific spot actually under here. Now there are spots. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So if I kill this guy really quickly, he's gonna do a decent amount of damage, but this area right here is really, really good because if you take a look and we just slam our pickaxe down like right here, as you can see, we're hitting two things at the exact same time. So we're obviously mining a lot faster. This down here is the best area by far, just doing stuff because you're in a mine, and then boom, you just did two, and these will respawn down here as well. So it's genuinely a really good spot. Let me make sure this guy doesn't kill me. There we go. And look, we're getting a bunch of rare stuff. We just got some sapphire and some lapis lazuli. So this zone down here is where I would recommend the basalt cores and the basalt rocks. I don't know if it's basalt or basalt, but yeah, this is where you would go, and this is where I'd recommend. Now we're getting a lot of uncommon cobalt, which is actually good for money specifically, and we're not going to directly just sell these because we can make a lot more money with this method that I'm about to show you. So as you can see right here, we can make a lot more money than just clicking sell items or whatever. After you've gone ahead and mined, we're going to head back up to the surface, which may take me a second to go ahead and do. And my inventory is also kind of full. So, but I'll show you exactly how this method works, especially for making money. This is how I made pretty much all my money. Now you do make money from killing mobs, and I'll go over a mob killing method, but this is more advanced, and this is going to take, let's just say a little bit more time than the average player, like the base level. Especially if you're just starting, the fighting method is not as good. So if you're beginner level, the method I'm showing you right now is the best. It also is really good for just advanced. It's good for everyone. But if you're looking for the mob method, that is going to be a more advanced, but also still does pay out pretty well. So I'll show you how that works in a second. But yeah, now that I'm out of there, I'm going to show you exactly what I do to make the most amount of money. And genuinely, this has gotten me some pretty good items and swords. I'm going the wrong way though. So let me go to the right location. All right, now that we've made it back to the entrance down here or spawn, here's what you want to do. You want to head over to the forge, and I'm going to be showing you a forging method that will make you a really good amount of money really quickly. I'm talking thousands per cell if you do it correctly. So open up your forge, and you're going to see a bunch of cobalt, probably. In my case, I've already kind of spent a lot of it, so this won't be a good example, but if you have like 40 plus cobalt, 30 plus, 20 plus cobalt, this is going to work really well. So you're going to place down a bunch of cobalt, all the cobalt you have, or half of it, something like that, and then basically just spam in some other items that are not super low. Like they need to be at least blue if you're going to spam them in here, because look, that's taking our multiplier down. So you want it to kind of increase the multiplier. Sapphire is too rare though. I'm not going to put that in there. I'll put some diamonds in there because I have a lot, and then I'll put all my silver in there. But again, yeah, silver's bringing it down. Ruby's going to bring it up a lot. I'm not going to put that in there though. I'll put some quartz in there. There we go. So usually you'd want to put more of the items in. So this is kind of a bad example, but you'd put more cobalt and all that. And if you're going for anything, you want to go for the long sword. So you kind of want to craft until you get the long sword. As you can see, I don't have the long sword. So if you're going for armor, I recommend just really doing whatever you want with the armor. I mean, swords make you the most money, so weapons are kind of the thing you want to go for. But you want to get the colossal sword right here. And we have a 46% chance for that. We also have the great axe. So that's a slightly higher percent chance, but it's pretty even. So we're just going to go for it. But the goal is to try to get the colossal sword if you can, because that sells for a lot of money. Now, if you put the right resources in, you'll also be making a lot of money. Now, another thing to know, obviously, is depending on how good you actually build this is going to add value to it. So I recommend getting very good at this mini game because, again, you don't know how much value you could be adding if you're not good at it. So I'm just going to really quickly play through this. This part right here is kind of difficult to like perfectly get because, yeah, it always just kind of flicks up. All right, we just crafted this and now I'm just going to slap this down. Boom. And I don't think we got what we were looking for, but it will still sell for a really good amount of money, most likely. So I'm going to just do the mini game, try to get all of them perfect if I can. Boom, boom. And yeah, and usually the longer it takes to craft, the more expensive it is for the most part. So if it takes you a lot of hits, then it's usually going to be relatively expensive. Boom. We just made a masterwork double battle axe, and this one sells for around 1,134. So this is not the best one that we could have made, but it is pretty good overall. And again, you're just throwing in resources that you've gotten from mining. I'm saving a lot of my really good ones for when I create a really good one, a really good weapon. So if I threw all of these in, we'd be getting almost a 4x multiplier. I don't know what this would build me, but I'm assuming it'd be something pretty good. Okay, Lapis is bringing it down. That will be for another video. I'm going to have a best recipe video coming out at some point soon, but yeah, all of these together make kind of insane 3.51%. That's going to be a katana most likely, and that's probably going to do a ton of damage. But that is the first method. So we have the double battle axe, and now you can head over to this guy here and sell it. Now, again, I would recommend making sure your inventory can hold a lot. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff in my inventory right now that I need to kind of go through, but go up to him and I'm just going to sell this, and boom, that was an easy $1,000. We got that so quickly just by mining in those spots. So yeah, we made that money back insanely fast. Like there wasn't even that much. Boom, 1,000 like that. And then you're also making money if you're having to sit down there and kill mobs. But that brings me to my next point in the next method. Obviously, you can abuse that and kind of figure out how you want to do that the best way possible. But the next thing I want to kind of show you is the killing mobs method. Now, this method doesn't really work at all in the overworld. Like I wouldn't even recommend doing it in like just the normal spawn one world. You can try it if you really want to. I personally just wouldn't even recommend it. It's kind of a lot and you're going to die a lot. It's just, I don't know. It's a lot. So I wouldn't really recommend it. What I would recommend though is once you get into this world, when you can get very far down into like the underworld type thing where there's lava and you can kill the skeletons that are like the elite death axe skeletons, those are going to be your go-to. Personally, that's what I would recommend because number one, those are going to give you a ridiculous amount of money. They give you like 100 per kill or something, depending on which ones you kill, obviously, but they give you a lot per kill and they give you a lot of XP. So we didn't get that much money from these little guys down here, but if we go down here and we're killing like the Reapers, the death axe skeletons, we're going to be making so much money over time. Again, is it better than the mining method? That is a good question. It depends. It genuinely just depends on your setup, how many mobs you can kill and how fast you can do it. But I'm trying to get down to the area. I kind of forgot where to go, honestly, but I'm trying to go down to the lava area to show you. Okay, here's a death axe skeleton. Now, these are really difficult to kill, at least for me, even with the stuff I have. So now he's coming after me. Let me just kill the skeleton rogue first. That way I don't end up dying. Let me heal up. But yeah, these also, the reason why they're really good is they can give you runes. And these runes, you can apply to your swords, pickaxes. I'm specifically trying to get the mining luck pickaxe rune thing, the miner shard, but that has luck on it. That's what I've been working on trying to get. But yeah, let me show you how hard these guys are actually to kill. They're relatively hard. They do a ridiculous amount of damage. I don't know if I'll be able to kill them. Oh, please kill him. Please kill him. All right, boom, we got him. But yeah, we just got, I think, I didn't see how much money went up, but it went up a decent amount right there. Let me see if I can find another one. Okay, there's a lot of people in this room. That's only, I need to heal up. I need to heal up or I'll die. Let me heal up really fastly. Oh shoot. Yep, he's after me. He's after me. I'm gonna lure him into this guy over here. All right, yeah, those give you, yeah, that just, my money just went up a whole nother like 100 since the last time I checked it. So they make you a lot of money really fast. The death axe one specifically. But then anyone after that is gonna make you a lot of money. So it's gonna be these higher tier bosses that are gonna make you a lot of money. So if you're grinding money that way, it is a really effective way for money, but you have to wait for them to spawn in and you also have to not die. So you could honestly farm kind of this area down here just by mining and killing those bosses because they give you money. Oh my gosh, I'm stunned. I might die. But yeah, you guys can kind of see if you kind of rotate around down here, you could do both methods to making money and that could be really beneficial to you. Let me just run away from these guys. There's so many skeletons down here and I have like no health. There we go. Just one tapped them. Yeah, you could definitely do the rotational strategy where you kind of mine and then attack, mine and then attack, and then kind of flip around, which is kind of what I'd recommend doing. But yeah, let's see how much I got. A little bit of money when I killed him. It might have been like 30 bucks or something, which is still relatively good. Yeah, you make pretty good money from killing these mobs. I actually didn't realize the strategy to killing, especially the death axe ones, for getting money, because that gives you a decent amount of money. Let's see exactly how much we get really quickly by killing the next guy. Oh, we're almost healed. Okay, he's gonna stun us. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. I'm sorry. It was an accident. So you have to be careful and you have to have pretty decent armor, which is why I was saying like the method really works well if you're pretty high advanced in the game, but if you're not, you're probably going to die a lot. So those are the two best money making methods right now. So forging especially with those high level ingredients from up there. That's really good for money. As you can see, we're making a couple thousand per sword. And then we also have the fighting. So if you kind of implement both these methods, if you're a little bit higher level, then you're going to have a pretty easy time with this. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like. Make sure to enter in that giveaway by hyping the video.